In a couple of my previous videos, we've mentioned that we're putting up a fence, and I'm actually pretty excited. We've got almost 2 whole sides done, which is like, I don't know, 2,600 feet, if I remember right. It's 8 foot tall. My poles here, each one of these green poles is 10 foot tall. They're 10 foot on center, so they're 2 foot down on the ground. And the way we did it is we laid down the pole on the ground, then we laid the next one, and then the next one, then the next one, and we just laid them butt to face, butt to face, butt to face. So as we stood them up, they were all exactly 10 feet on center. So we attached a line right here on the pole, and then that pole, or that line, runs all the way out into the corner on the other side. And we stretched it tight, and then we put down all the T-posts there right on top of it, and then pounded them down to the ground. And here was something fun we did. In order to get the T-posts in the ground, because they're 10 foot tall, we took a T-post driver. And we cut the handles off, welded them onto 2 little square pieces of tubing, welded that on there, and called it good just like that. That way we could still stand on the ground, hold the pole up in there, and just pound those things right down to the ground. This was actually one of the very first spots that we started clearing. In one of my first videos I showed, in one of my earlier videos, I showed us cutting down all the trees right up there. You can hear the turkeys occasionally. Anyways, and this will be the line that we're working on hopefully tomorrow. It's just starting to sprinkle right now, so not sure if it'll actually happen. But my T-post, like I've said, 10 feet on center. Then every 200 feet, right there you can see, there is a 4-inch metal pipe that goes down in the ground about 4 feet down the ground. They're 12 foot tall poles. They stick out of the ground about 8 feet. And then we've got domed caps on top of them. So this spot right here, I'm still not quite sure what we're going to do. I just don't know how to work this. My plan is to put from this pole here all the way to those poles over there. We're going to hang cattle panels, and then right down here at the bottom to get maybe some thick, heavy rubber mats or something, so that when we get our good rainstorms, the water can still come through, the brush can push it aside and get through. But it's not just there, because this creek turns right here, right on the corner of the property. So not only do I have that spot over there that we have to build something for, I also have to do it right here. So, and it looks like the kids are trying to dam that little part up, which this just makes it really difficult, because I've got, what is this, probably 60 feet from the far pole over there to this first T-post right here. And I'm just simply not sure of what to do, of how to fence this to keep the animals that I want in here. See, we're trying to bring in some bighorn sheep, some different kinds of deer, and a few different kinds of goats, like hunting breeds, and put them in here. Well, I don't want them escaping out my fence. It's the last thing I want. And if you spend all that money on getting the animals in here, you sure don't want them to be able to get out. And you know, it's just I don't know, rewarding. It just awesome to finally see this getting done. All I want to do right now is just stare at it. There's so much work, so much effort has gone into this tree. Anyways, we're getting there. Maybe another, I don't know, 2 weeks. And we'll be ready to put some sheep in here. Sheep, deer, and whatever else I want.